to get over it. Still not quite over it, but I'm loving every second.
Wait, they go for the Harbor Viper?
I was expecting to see Hero Run
Go for an Astra as well. Wait, what?
In his previous roster. He's actually shifted. I was expecting
We do a Sky.
as he had done in the past. Don't get me wrong. Laz
A Sky over the Sova?
More experienced one, I expected him to shift. So the other thing as well,
Honestly, maybe they knew they were going up against this comp. It kind of makes sense for flashing through the walls.
That's a comp where if your synergy's off, it
Might
goes
work.
very badly wrong. So clearly they're feeling confident with their practice and definitely have that more sort of explosive style. But this is a risky
They got double flash at least for the double wall.
I expected to see in general, especially on Haven. There's a lot of cool stuff that Zeta could have up their sleeve, and who knows? Maybe that puts.
Dude, this is just gonna be carbon copy of Loud, I imagine.
This comp to be up against them.
Do you not think that a risky comp like
A Melchin Cookie, what's up, dude? Thank you for the 16 months. Appreciate it.
They're full of, self-belief.
When you're a new team, maybe not so much, because that's where you're going to have those gaps in your play. Like, bear in mind, I said, Depp is probably still going to be in this roster for the future, so will they have even been practicing with this sort of young squad throughout all of the other players? I don't know. So it's definitely going to be interesting, but
What's
hey,
up,
I'm
dude?
excited.
How you doing?
I would almost say they have to have been practicing, though, to pull out a comp like this, because typically, like you're saying, you would fall back to comfort, you would fall back
Damn,
to
the coach
things
cams
that
are here, though.
don't require a lot of synergy.
The coach cams are very much here.
tells me that they've been getting ready. They've been cooking up something special for C9.
Well, we're edging towards throwing you into our first matchup of the day, but before we do, you know it's what I do, guys. You've worked with me before. I am going to push you for predictions here.
Zeta division.
I'm
not predicting against them this entire tournament because Laz is playing and we're in Tokyo. If I do, I will never do it. It'll break my heart.
I'm pretty sure I saw at one point on Twitter you changed your name to a Laz fan account. Is that true?
Yes.
I'm not saying I'm biased.
If
I am, I'm gonna say it. He is biased. Let me just put it out there. But at the same time, I'm gonna be biased too. I'm swinging with Zeta as well. Home field advantage.
Zeta in this one? Nah, I think C9 win this. C9 have a weird comp though, honestly.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, my bad. You know, we'll buy you a drink later. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
But they would have played against.
our first matchup, and Tom has promised
This comp is very common in
Zeta
Americas.
win this entire thing. He will get Laz tattooed on his buttocks. It's time to find out.
Both of them.
Tom, both of them. Take it away. I'm excited to hear you guys.
Thanks so much.
Okay, Zeta on defense, C9 on attack. We go instant over towards B. Sorry, over towards C, but it's a fake, right? Because what's breached it? Okay. And there was just a reaction of this one of if he was going to flash here. It was kind of cool.
And that might just slow down Zeta's retake plan.
Yeah, already the first kill for Curry. The stand-in of this one. You've got Kayado
Oi.
as well. It's just swinging back in. Look at him try and do it.
Oi.
Oh, he's got a third kill there.
Holy,
what a start
bro.
with a youngster. One of the academy players coming into the team, and that was absurd.
That's absolutely
Yeah,
unbelievable.
nice shots
I mean,
here
I
on
had a
this,
lot of
though.
question marks around Kayada and what we were going to see from this man, but if that's anything to go by, hey, we might be right. Zeta have built the perfect roster. What a start.
Dude, that was wild.
Nervous.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting scared.
This on.
That bit res cooked? Yeah, I think so.
Print in his contract
Hey
now.
guys, I'm actually available now. Do you want to come back?
I'll be there for next round. Sum them out.
Best of one, yeah, it is.
That's unreal. What a start. And you can only imagine being a young player stepping onto this stage in front of a home crowd. And you come out with
that's your first round? That's wild.
We're going to keep a close eye
YouTube
on this
better
guy.
quality. Someone want to check it out.
We saw the video earlier. He was the one that sometimes doesn't get out
Dude,
there.
it's movement.
I feel it. I feel my spirit animal.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you do that, you're not doing that, though.
That's the problem. Yeah. I'm not going to wake up late and get a 3K off rip. Nice start. Those are wall bangs onto Curry. Laz, I like your style, my man. I can get behind that.
This is something that, obviously, if you don't know who Laz is, where have you been? But this guy is what I'd like to call a sweaty nerd. That's why I'm a big fan. I've always been a big fan of Nats, because he's just a sweaty nerd who practices lots of stuff. For now, though,
It's the same thing, bit rate-wise? Okay. Well, we just got to stick with it. Dude, they force into this one? Okay, so they force in. We take garage control. We kind of want to go for the same thing.
Looking to try and split towards that C side. There's been a heavy rotation already from Zeta.
Yeah, that Viper
Are they trying to bait out this wall and then they re-hit? Flash goes in over towards long, over towards A, so they clear all this info. It didn't hit, but they do rotate one back into A.
It looks like C9 are still set on crunching in. Sugar Zero might have
3
first contact,
passing.
but it all comes down to timing. You see him putting down some of his utility to block off C long. It's going to be a fantastic help. With 35 seconds left, C9 have to run through utility and hope that they hit their shots.
Okay, so they're waiting for the smoke to come back, maybe.
That
Dude, the double walk push. They create pressure over towards C, and then they double walk push through this. Oh my god, that's kind of nice. Holy hell, a triple with a stinger. This was nice though. They made pressure with 2 people here, 1 person here, and wait for the instant reaction and just 2-person silent walk here. That was really sick.
It was the walk through of Garage, the movement towards
Dude, did they even take damage here?
And actually, if you look at it, they held that for what, 30, 40, 50
Zeta
seconds
stinger,
maybe?
yeah.
We were at the like 30-second mark when they went for that push. But I like the patience as well. And that's the thing from C9. There's 2 ways to play against this Viper Harbor. Either you just blast through their utility, just disrespect it completely early.
Yeah, it was really, really good. Dude, how many times are we going to go see?
Wait for them to burn it out.
It's going to be wild.
Really confident in their executions, and they were.
Yeah, absolutely were. They had the patience, they had the self-belief, and now they've got the opening duels. Not the first one, but the trades are clean. With Jake finding a double, the Zeta squad isn't actually thinned out.
Yeah, I was going to say, are they just going to try to dog this guy?
Very meticulous about pushing this site, using their utility to spot out these players. Flash used up,
oh,
and it's
that's
a corner.
nice.
They know there's a player in the corner.
They're dealing with it well though. It's an eco. Let's see how much damage they can do. Kill 1. Oh my gosh.
Could be the savior of this round. One well-placed shot.
Holy, that one got close. He definitely had a window to win this. That was a nice eco no matter what.
We saw in that hype package earlier, Cracks managing to get that
Sheriff Demons do the lineup for Laz.
Still ridiculously costly. Bear in mind that obviously quite a lot of finances were built up from C9 winning themselves that force, so they're not in too much danger in terms of their money for the next round. But that's going to be some decent ultimate orbs and also a lot of repurchases needed. So Zeta not in the worst spot whatsoever.
Yeah, big buy round, but
especially after you lose a second round, it's really just hard
let's
to get
see.
that confidence straight back.
How many times are they just going to hit C? Not every round, surely.
Seems like there's a bit of a favorite from C9 in terms of what side of the map they're looking to work.
Yeah, okay. Let's get in the orb each time though. Vanity 1 away from his ult.
Hoping that it drags some pushes, maybe on mid. Maybe here on A long, player spotted out. Kayeda out of here. He's going to be in trouble though. The smoke should give him a safe.
Hey, this is nice smokes. This is fast reaction.
He avoids getting punished. I like the idea from C9 in the early round. Now it's down to the mid stages. And
honestly, if Jake did Astra suck there, that's probably a goal. Maybe not with the new delay on it, but.
Plant here from Vanity could be huge though. That's going to be Rolling Thunder online. Well, Oxy's gone. The spam from Sugar Zero does its job. They're looking to potentially aggress.
Good luck, bro. Dude, yeah. 3 people here. Oh my god, they're just running at them.
Now it's left all on to Curry. Stand in 1v5. He's got 2 already.
Dude, imagine it. 18 HP though. He kind of needs to just do damage anyway. Every kill he gets is actually huge in terms of damage. Oh god, he's got to take the turret.
Yeah, that one is unfortunately blocked off for now. 32 seconds, spike down. 18 health.
Chachi Bay, what's up, dude? Thank you for the 5 months. Thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it.
But with such limited opportunities, I think he is making the right call to go
saving here. I think the money's okay, but yeah, most likely he just takes 1 shot.
We have not just seen Kayeda come in with a fantastic start. Laz had the collat. Hero Ron very close to winning out round 3, and now comes in completely denying the aggression from C9. These are very good signs for what Zeta can bring to the table further down the line.
Well, that's the thing. The Hero Run, I feel like, of the new players that we've got, is the one where my expectations are already reasonably high. Young player, 18 years of age, played on Fennel through the Ascension qualifiers, got very, very close. I think they got into that lower bracket final before they eventually fell, so top 3 in the entirety of it. It gets quite difficult from then onwards when you got teams like Bleed and Scars in there. But the fact is, he looked very good. So him being picked up is not a surprise. Kayede being this good very, very early on.
So we watched that guy already then.
You look for
I watched that game.
On him and Uran, and you're talking about
okay, let's circle everyone that can't buy next round. So a huge round coming in.
Talk to a few people,
big swing round. Vanity has his ult as well. Zephyr 1 away.
Yeah, there's not a lot of hard
dude, it's seen so many fake Astra smokes.
From what we're seeing so far, they're definitely up to the mark.
Look at this stack though.
2-2. Neck and neck with their opponents. economy on the line for both teams. This is a very important round. That's why the Rolling Thunder is committed. And up close, Laz has no chance.
Oh, I like the pathing on this. It kind of, because a lot of people will do this pathing up towards here for this Viper orb, but the one on top of here is kind of nice with the breach ult. I think it's only a pathing because of the breach ult. Damn, Oxy farmed this. They made that one look easy. 3 people on site, they kind of ate the ult a little bit. Boy from Rain will stop dude with the 6 mums. Watch all the matches? Yeah, it should be fine. That's the goal, bro.
Which, you know what? He had an explosive start. Hasn't done anything since. Yeah, look,
honestly, it looks like they put a bit of prep into how you play against the Harbor. This was cool.
He's on A, he's playing A long, they're pushing C consistently. They're trying to bait him into aggression, which means he can't feel comfortable. Look at that in the replay. Oxy certainly has a smile on his face. I saw it, even 30 seconds after that round concluded, he was still smiling.
It all helped them. Yeah, the dash updraft onto this was really cool.
I think that's as well the youth and the experience playing on this level as well, showing
again this kind of comp in pracs and stuff, especially when teams were trying out a lot of players. Like I imagine at least the core without Curry, like those 4 would have played against this comp loads on Haven. There's at least like 3 teams at the top level that use this comp for Haven in Americas.
Even I'm sat here in this arena. We've spoken to Kanyang. Kanyang, if you don't know, owner of DRX, he's been around the block. He's been there in previous games. He's owned multiple teams.
Oxy looking good for his first LAN with an audience. I mean, the other LAN had an audience, but it's just a small audience in comparison to this. I mean, this is crazy. Got double story. Little tech pause. Dude, of course it's Immy, man. What's he done?
And just how many people, like, we're talking about the middle of a day on a Friday. There are a lot of people already in this building.
Is it a tech or is it
So the fact is, for these
it's
players,
tech?
This genuinely could be a once in a lifetime.
Dude, why is there 3 people behind Immy?
Events that, in terms of VCT, have more stature, but in terms of a venue in Tokyo with
guy's got 3 admins behind him.
Here, I don't know if there's anywhere that sort of has that same level to it.
I mean, obviously, Tom, this is both of our first times.
Can't trust him just because he's from Liverpool? Damn, bro. That's outrageous.
Tough to beat.
Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it? Good luck. Good luck to the next event. Yeah. The thing is, I was looking at a lot of...
come back to Manchester. Guys.
Making sure the guy looks like a hitman to cause trouble, honestly, yeah.
Some notes on where I wanted to go. The places to visit, and this was one of them. And then
it does look like I actually think the reason this is taking so long is maybe that the coach comms weren't working fully. That's probably the best bet.
Yeah. Just this area in general. If you go literally just round the corner, there's this beautiful picturesque little
okay, so chance to stack up a lot of econ here. We got some ults. We're close to some ults. This next buy round is going to get a little bit wild, to be honest. We might have dude, we might actually have 8 ults up for next round. We'll see how this one goes.
After this as well. Here we go. It's been a great start for C9, breaking back, and now, as said, Finances not in a great position. We are looking at Kaida for this round.
Whoops. Well, wish we weren't looking at Uran for that snake bite, but you know, it's okay. We'll pretend we didn't see it. He's got an opportunity in the corner, but with a pistol. Okay, never mind. I shouldn't have doubted him.
What?
Quick double, Laz and Sugar Zero
dude,
follow suit, and again, it's
4 instant headshots.
1v5, some weapons even recovered. Uran has got a Viper's Pit. He might not want to use it here, but if anything goes awry, if a couple of players are picked
where did the Seekers go?
He can put down the Viper's Pit, use up his.
They flooded pretty fast. Seekers, I mean, there were just so many in this area that I think they thought the site was clear when actually they had stacked it. I felt like the Seekers kind of gave them bad info there, really, because they really didn't expect him to be on plat.
By the way, the Bladestorm, I don't think got a single kill in that. That was multiple Sheriff kills and a Classic kill. So the one really dangerous thing was the only player to die and got headshotted while updrafting.
30 seconds left.
Curry doesn't have a lot he can really do here, but they had the finances to buy in the next round anyway, so you might as well try and do a little bit of damage. Letting them save all
what's around though? 1 death, they get 4 upgrades in terms of the guns.
1v2s like that. It was technically a 1v2 fight with that Sheriff. Typically, Prius has had trouble in the past, but I'm gonna excuse him because if he had
wait, is it actually Prius?
I would start to think he's like Doctor Strange.
You know he didn't observe that.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You know, we
Let's
have a
not
rule
start bad
where
rumors now.
Whenever something like that happens, we just say Prius is observing.
Yeah, he loves it. He really does.
He enjoys it so much. There'll be 1BXs later. He'll have his chance to prove himself.
He's gonna beat you up. You know that.
Dude, I missed this HUD.
You know, I have a few gripes with Prius.
Chaz,
from the last couple
show me
days.
my
I
camera
need
up
to
slightly.
iron out.
Right, okay.
We're on good terms, but we'll find an Irish pub.
Honestly, this is fine.
3-3. Zeta they're looking fantastic, honestly. Matching pound for pound so far. Individuals have popped off, not just one or two. It's been across the board. I like the setup.
Okay, back over towards C. Different pathing this time. Damn, he melted him. So this is really good reposition. They kind of need to cancel, but then you've lost your Viper. I mean, you lost your Jet. Wait, they're going to push this?
Are they going to push back on Zeta?
Oh, that's bold.
That lockdown. There's players caught, stunned up close.
Really bold. Really, really bold call.
They didn't all get out of there.
They're going to catch him.
Sugar Zero stunned. The operator coming around to try and defend him, and actually, the Cosmic Divide has helped out. The thing is, though, that trade actually helped C9.
Keep an eye on Viper.
Just giving up the side
Viper gets here real fast.
for Zeta. Obviously, I don't mind them attempting something off the back of the Reckoning. But now it might be theirs.
They're not watching this.
Uran come round from behind. This kill should be for free, but the timing's a little bit off against him. Gets rid of Jake. Vanity hiding in the back.
Hey, respect.
It's actually Sugar Zero to get the kill. Curry, though, looking to hold
Wait,
on
rank demon.
into this 1v1 scenario. Spots that his opponent isn't actually on the spike anymore. He's just getting that information, and Sugar Zero starting to run out of time. He needs Curry to make a mistake, and even just looks to stick it to half. Bullets not quite being connected, but even still, that clock is ticking. Curry fainting him down, but I think Sugar Zero might just have it.
Damn, okay.
But he will get it
It's
over
close. It was a good attempt in 1v3. Got a little bit bold. Sugar Zero didn't even like hesitate, by the way. You know, as soon as the Killjoy ult came down, it wasn't like a discussion. He just ulted, and then they were forced to go aggro, and then it got a little bit close.
That Killjoy utility from the defenders of Zeta initially slowed down the push. It could up what C9 were trying to do. They had to go to a second game plan, and overall, this was just clean start to finish. Curry, though,
The disrespect is crazy, calling him a ranked demon. Dude, he's been out of competitive for a little bit. Maybe a little bit disrespectful. He does farm it, though.
Now things get a little bit more interesting for C9. Financially, it's not the best.
Guys traveling to different regions to play ranked, though, so I think it's kind of appropriate.
Looking like they might put
I'm sticking with it.
weapons on the table. For Zeta, though, has been a great breakback, and that's the fact of the matter. They've been able to do a lot with their low buy rounds. In fact, I think those have been the better rounds for them thus far. Just been able to get things done with the pistols. Clearly, a lot of talented youngsters with those sheriffs. C9, they're going to take themselves.
Nice early timeouts for both of these teams.
Strong, but a few blips, maybe a few nerves out on the stage in Tokyo. Enemy's going to have words.
You know, the thing is, though, if you look at a lot of these rounds that Zeta are winning, like even the fact that they had Uran coming up through short, and they make the call perfectly timed to not only start making noise in spawn, start moving out to site, but also to smoke it off to divide the site so that these players aren't able to take that fight. And the point of contact is still Uran for anybody that's further back in the site. That was gorgeous play. And I think you have to commend Zeta for what they're putting out already. A tactical pause out of C9. And the key thing being that this is on Haven, somewhere that historically Zeta didn't do too well. Again, you're rebuilding, you're re-looking at everything. But coming in with this composition
Are the
as
team's
well,
actually
it
trying?
certainly had a
Yeah,
high
close
rounds
for it.
raised, but we're
Again,
starting to realize
tournaments are
that
so
it
far
looks like Zeta
away.
have
We're going to have a
done
big
their time,
patch
they've
that
done
probably
their homework when it
switches
comes
things
to
up.
running this
Everyone's
on
just
Haven.
showing everything.
Especially
We
with
may
a
be
lot of
trying
times
some
with
stuff in
new
terms of team
squads,
comps, but
that
it's
defensive side can be a little bit more difficult, just not having
it's
those
practical
same
that's gone into this.
structures for your defense. Your calling might
It's a
not
nice
be the
fight
best
brought
in
over
terms of
towards
rotations.
long, lots of
If
places to
anything,
hide.
getting into
Where's
that
his
attack
smoke though?
side,
We got a
that's
smoke
where
on A. I
someone
mean,
like
this is
Vanity just
a
leads them.
super
Just
strong
tell them,
setup.
okay, you need to do this, you need to do this.
Like
So
really
the fact
strong
that they've already
setups
got
for
a
the
decent
defense
amount of
here.
rounds to start with over on that defensive side. As said though, Oxy, Blade Storm in hand. Curry's got himself a Guardian, and they've already shown that they can thrive with the Stingers.
No way Vanity's at 0 kills. Kind of owned it on the second round though, so there's impact at
I
least.
talked about favorites when we looked at the schedule earlier, but C9, they're not playing like it right now. It looks like a pretty even
Wait,
matchup.
that's a
Oxy
gun.
wants to take matters into his own hands.
Oi, that was
What a
nice.
shot.
There's 2 guns
And
technically.
now
This
the
one's a little bit
advantage
too
for
hard
C9
though.
thinned out slightly with Curry
They
forward,
decide to
but
fight
they're
on
happy to
site,
have that B
honestly,
site.
with
They
the
wanna
no
push it
guns. I think this
further,
is a good
more
call.
aggression out of the
Oi,
side
I
of
said he
C9
might
as
farm
Oxy
this.
really realizes his full potential. 2 players left and an ace potentially on the board for this man.
Yeah, bro, he gets another kill here, right? If he has patience.
And the op in hand now, as well as the blade storm back up. The shot missed.
Oh my god, this is a sick round from him though.
Uran, this clutch, it's not expected.
Damn,
and it's not
that reminds me of like old school Valorant, where it's just like the jet was just so good that you're gonna win the round with it no matter what. That was sick from him.
And honestly, we might be here in Japan, but Oxy, I think he just imitated a Korean jet. Like that was truly ridiculous, just dashing around. That second shot, I'm honestly,
yeah, that was nice.
Like the guy was behind a wall, but we're not playing that FPS.
That was unreal, man. I mean, the one tap on him as well. It was just so perfect. 4-4 now.
So this was a force, this was a thrifty, like it's going kind of crazy at the moment. Watched Anders' latest video, the one on the double dive stuff. He's really good.
He got all of his kills in the pistol.
Yes,
that's a bit worrying. Obviously, he's someone as well that, as said, we expect him to be standing in for this event for Depp. We know that Depp, he's had his ups and downs, but more recently, Depp was playing fantastically well. Like, in fact, one of the games getting the kill record. So we know that he's definitely a big piece to be missing in this tournament. And for Kaida, it's a lot of pressure because for everybody else on the team, you're talking about people who are signed.
Whereas Depp, he's resting.
They are going to be playing next year.
Again, it's off-season event, so.
The fact is, for Kaida, this is a position where he can actually make a mark. Not necessarily, maybe it's for getting opportunities to play for the main Zeta team. Maybe it's even enticing a couple of the other teams here.
That's what kind of worries me about EDG. Is like it's meant to be an off-season, but those guys are playing like every week.
I don't think anybody wants to leave Zeta, but
I think it's definitely good to take like I know the off season is actually crazy long for sure, but the actual season itself is just so compact that I think taking some time off has to happen at one point. There's a reason why I went to content, and there's a reason why Mini's gone to content. Like it's a lot. Like it really is a lot. It's just non-stop.
He's been on a desk with me.
Are we swinging this one?
There was no need though, Tom.
And I've interviewed him, so I can.
And I'm old. Thank you for that, Kojak.
I'll click.
He will never see this.
Let's bring this up in an interview. But yeah, the thing is,
had to get that in there, I guess.
Because
Thank
as
you.
time goes on, your confidence really starts to take a beat down, and I think for this squad.
I will say one thing that's doing very well at the moment is this like vision over towards A. Like the sky's been getting set up here well. Just a little flash in, then just hold the angle the whole time. I'm worried that they're gonna fake B then go garage into this judge, and I think it's old patch, so the judge is like still super strong. Not that the nerf is too big anyway, but
Zeta aren't giving them anything really. It's the C long push, but that's not going to be spotted for quite a while. It looks like they'll reset into an A push. Unfortunately,
okay, this is nice though. They set into a 4-1. Keep an eye on this killjoy that's going to break the turret here. So we have instant pressure, so they know that they push out over towards long.
You can see those attackers barreling down A long.
3?
Sky, but he's used to playing the Sentinel solo on the site, but so much util put in his face. Sugar Zero, though, has given him an angle to hide behind, and then drops down from above! A second shot straight through the smoke, and they're trying to aggress, though. Uran goes down to utility. Again, C9 managed to turn this back. And, okay, it might not be the judge. He's done it with a classic.
Yeah, I was kind of worried.
Killjoy out.
But then
We got nothing to stop this. And if they push, we
fair
have a judge holding.
They'll regain a lot of space, and it's very predictable.
Dude, he has a
where
molly,
these
right?
players are gonna go,
Or
at
not?
least you'd imagine. Looks like Zepa's going the long way around, and he's, well,
Yeah, he's just being
going to be detained. Yeah. So it's now
I think he had a molly that he threw long. I'm not entirely sure.
He's going to try to catch them, and yeah, a beautiful shot.
He gets ult as well.
Very much on the board with a rolling thunder. He can save the round single-handedly. It looked like it could have been a little bit scary, but in the end, I don't think there's too much of a threat to be played. The time starting to run very, very low. Zepa's back in the round with rifle in hand, and he's even got a flash. He can run this way down. There's no chance for Laz to win. Maybe he can survive. Got to run fast.
Yeah, I actually wonder if there was maybe a little bit of miscommunication there, because one player's detained, and then you actually see the Laz taps the spike, and then they see where the stun comes from. So that's where I think he should just be sticking it to half. Rely on his teammate to at least do some of the work, then he has a bit more time on the board. So maybe a little bit of, again, this is a brand new team. We expect there to be a few synergy issues.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
This seems to be the issue at the moment for Zeta. Like, a lot of the initial takes, they're finding these openers. Like,
Good match so far. Yeah, super back and forth.
Jumps out of heaven, gets a kill, and then kills a
Okay, saved hero gun. We have Harbor ult.
Instantly Cloud9 get a response.
We are just going to straight up walk push middle.
Half of Vanity's kills now come from an aftershock.
Damn, bro, you had to call him out like that.
Very important aftershock kill, Tom.
Yes, true.
Wouldn't have won the round without it.
Dude, they couldn't let Vanity be, man. He's had some nice calls and they had to go in for it. Damn.
Really? Yeah. I know we've seen some
Absolute savages.
They've won 2 rounds.
You've already run out of steam in that.
Also, they almost won a third. I'm more confident in them.
Well, I think the main thing about it is they're stacking up in a lot of these rounds. They've had early rotations on C, for example, when we saw that beautiful double kill come in from Uran. The reality is
this here actually happens maybe more in Pacific than any region I see. Was when there's A pressure and they just walk short. Ooh, nice shots though. You call him out and he does this. Wait, what the hell? Still calling him out.
But they're dealing with it very well so far. Just have to see if Kaida can get anything, but they're again expecting.
Wait, they have no idea this guy's close.
And he's got him. What is going on with these pistols?
Oh my god. Might actually have to ace this.
If not all, already
Laz has got really good timing.
Laz up close. We'll catch him out.
Bro, what are some of these rounds that are so close?
In hand, Zeta are a menace.
Can you say that one more time? What do you say?
Said I was less confident, Tom. Said I was less confident.
Oh my god. Laz on the stage.
Who's up peeking? They just had no idea that he they had no idea that he walked into sight here.
Uran mentioned him as like again another one of these.
Like the rotates were just so fast just because they were eco.
Sheriff is filthy. He's just styling with it.
Man, it was kind of fast though, the second kill. I can't even be too mad at that. Yeah, the second shot was really good.
Why would we play numbers?
You're playing Viper. Why are you swinging him with a Sheriff?
We need your util. But no, they don't. They need a Sheriff.
Dude, you can tell Tom and Mitch haven't casted for a long time, man. They are so pumped.
Guardians.
Only.
The jump peek that baits this corner is kind of nice, dudes. They're not going to check this. He should be dashing in to check this, but he's not going to. I really like the bait with the jump peek over towards sight. Yeah, they absolutely wrecked him on this one. Okay, nicely done. Again, the jump peek over towards here, and they just wanted to contact up. Really cool. It's like the most perfect round for them to put a bait in.
Great defense already.
This is such a weird game. Like, I genuinely, like, in my head.
Mitch and Tom, yeah, they're both there.
Like,
wait, look at this perfect Viper molly though.
The way that they're playing, their executions have definitely been better. A lot of the time you're seeing that synergy looks better from them as well. They've had some explosive rounds, and then they just lose to Sheriffs. Also, I would say their C-site pushes, they've been blitzed most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, I would say just avoid that part of the map.
Well, a different approach from Zeta.
There's one away. At least they got, at least they hit this, and there's been vision blocks, so they could push over towards short. But we have the alarm bot here. Yeah, they're just gonna go fast over towards B.
And so you're going to see this repositioning now. They're confident.
I really like how they did this though. Laz being one away, and they decide to put the harbor, invest the harbor over towards the long block vision. Flash goes in, make sure they can get the ult. Now they can just retake A if need be, or retake anywhere. To be honest, they can just freely leave signs. Like being able to gamble with this comp is so good. Okay, Curry's been fragging out. Maybe hasn't been like the most impact frags fully, but this one it was. So what does Laz do here? Because he has his ult, so he probably should be leaving. All that.
Realizing he doesn't have a lot of support, so just trying to buy as much time as possible, but they're pushing this, trying to get rid of it. But they've walked into Laz instead. 2 kills already, but again, the trades come back through. Sugar Zero gone. Laz still sat at the back of this site. They got rid of the
Did he have to do more? He has to get another, really?
That's not going to be a problem, at least for the attack.
Oh my god, he's incredible though, isn't he? Keep an eye on the Viper. He's here pretty early.
They think they're back secure. They thought they'd have a few more seconds, but no. And with the lockdown destroyed, this is a huge problem. Jake has to just plant this Has to go for it. 10 seconds left, and they can peek him one by one. There's the flash, the attempted plants again, and now they just need to swing it. There's no chance.
Really good. They got 7 here.
7 to 5.
7 after getting losing the force buy in the second round. It's really nice.
I'm really impressed with Uran.
Bro, I'm really impressed with Laz, man. How's had this much impact?
A young superstar of the future. But that's the thing. We're thinking of the future. Like, it almost looked like this project from Zeta was like, okay, let's get them playing with the main team, see if we can build something, maybe over the next couple of years. Sort of like what Heretics is doing. They've got a lot of young stars that they have to mold. This guy, like, the thing is, he takes that 1 kill on long, instantly falls back, repositions completely. Like, that's something you expect more experienced players to do. Players who've been around a while, not someone who's probably first time on a stage in front of a few thousand Japanese fans.
And you know, the really interesting part about it is we've seen a couple.
You major in physics, are you proud?
More than 2,
yeah,
for sure.
honestly, respect.
I can remember 3 rounds where Uran is coming behind the opponents. What I can't remember is a round where he got overzealous.
Zeta's cooking. I mean, Laz has had a lot of individual impact, but actually, they kind of look like they're playing as a team, like, pretty well. Like, the support util's been really good. I think Sugar Zero's Harbor has been, like, perfect as well. In terms of a lot of what I saw.
Look at the difference between him and Kayada, and there's a clear difference. Like, he's sort of taking mass risks. He is also on Jet, so you kind of expect that a little bit more. But it is great to see. And as said, this is a very early litmus test for this Zeta roster. Like, you've looked at a lot of the other Pacific teams making big roster moves. Yay. To name one. So the fact that some of the players are looking
hiding his hiding his harbor the whole time. Dude, yeah, I hadn't seen his harbor before this, I don't think.
In terms of the leadership, Laz in the past has been a leader in and outside of the game for this team. But this will definitely be.
Thanks for the motivation, you got stuff done. Wait, it actually worked, respect.
No slouches on the other side. Curry the standing currently top of the ball for the team.
Tough love works, bro, I'm telling you.
Out of the likes of Jake, and even Zeppa. Like, I know Zeppa's 9 and 9. I expect Zeppa to be
what do we think? C9 has to win pistol, maybe?
Me, so,
dude, the Frenzies are making a bit of a comeback in pistols at the moment.
They're about to push
Double Frenzy.
Oh, hello.
Hello, that's great info. Insta can speed this one up. Killjoy's decision is to fight.
Don't know.
Flood's pretty good. They get 3 here. Mate, this guy's a pistol god.
Seems to be just something special. The magic formula for this man is he's already done well to find 2. There's a 3rd. Triple kills in each.
Yeah, double triple kill. Respect. They win both pistols.
Extend their lead now 3 rounds ahead of C9.
Maybe that's what it is. Coach Carlisle, he's gone in there, hasn't had much time with the roster. He goes, Kayada, your job, win the pistol.
I mean, look, if you've picked him up, we've heard of players.
That was a nice time from the flash as well.
Different maps, like, oh, he's our ascent guy, he's our bind guy, he's our pistol player.
Yeah, 60% of his kills are in the pistols.
That's so far.
So yeah, we'll keep an eye on pistols. Well, I say keep an eye. It's a best of 1, so kind of done. We kept an eye.
But look,
it's 2-0.
The stack from C9, it's on C, and everybody from Zeta is moving towards this side of the map. Kayada does well to find the first, but with the utility that came back at them, they realized there's probably a few more players there than they'd like. I like the attempt from Jake in this kind of round. Remember
is their new coach not sitting behind them? So I think they have a different coach because he doesn't speak Japanese, right? I think so. They have a different coach that can do the timeouts, and then maybe there's just like a relay. Because when you're a coach, you can speak to your assistant coach normally. I don't know if it's the same in this event. So it's Junior behind them. Okay. So yeah, so it's definitely a language barrier reason then.
Known about the majority of these teams, but coming off the back of a win at the 10 Invitational versus the likes of DRX, EDG, expectations were fairly high. A loss off the bat, well, guarantees they won't skip a day, that's for sure. But also, could put them into a nasty lower bracket match if there are upsets to be had. Obviously, they'd probably play against one of the lower seed teams. For now, though, into that retake they go. Utility to section things off. I've been liking things from Sugar Zero so far, playing that Harbor. I think he's been excellent. Yeah. We normally talk about his Astra as his main sort of agent, one of the ones.
Surely someone's flanking.
Shorty as well. Come on, there you go. Kaida, he's started to come alive. I think he's already got more kills in this half than the last.
Back-to-back triples. It's certainly one way to start.
Maple, what's up, bro? How we doing?
I'd love to have both out here for his lab, right? Pulling out some of those.
Honestly, there's a good amount of this.
The wall usage, the double
right, let's see how the buy is going against the bonus.
Nice from Zeta. Reactively on the defensive side, there were a bunch of opportunities for C9 to take space, and then they would just be robbed by a wall going down. They'd have to slow the game.
Bonus is still pretty good. What's Stinger?
We've seen that consistently throughout the first half. Here on the attack as well, it can be so irritating. Holding down a lot of these angles. Like
against the light armors might be alright here.
Typically, you're going to catch them on the cross, but now they can get right up next to you using this cascade. As you see them
dude, did he jump over this flash at the same time?
Wallbang attempts from Oxy again. Big fan of this. Some damage done, but
okay, big question mark created over towards here. As we can see, they're still here, but C9 don't know they could have gone somewhere else. Ooh, goes in, dog goes in, insta hit. We've got double molly here though. They gotta cancel this.
Curry will delay them for now, but the rotation not coming in for the defenders. They're not over.
This is kind of nice. Killjoy can just shoot this. The pressure is still here in terms of the initial hit, and they're actually going to go back over towards one of these. So nice round from Zeta at the moment. I like that C9 are being a little bit proactive. They go into this setup that plays off the turret contact with a swing here. They touch the plant. Dude, Oxy's crazy. The stun was sick as well.
And with 45 seconds left, Zeta have to rethink the round.
For a second,
yeah, what's the mid round cool, huh?
In pushing that because he had a dash online, but he didn't.
This kind of all falls apart if they go aggro and kill the Killjoy, because I think they'll expect this guy over towards short once they see the turret looking here.
Take the space. There's no way they're
going
back. It's going to be late flanks that come through from Uran. He's on C. Uran is on the C site right now. The spike is going back.
Dude, this is close. 20 seconds. He's got to go through mid garage. He might even go B.
Just a little bit closer, a little bit more manageable, but Uran has
oh my god, this is crazy. 10 seconds.
That wall is now fallen. They've ran out of toxins.
They've seen him.
Who's sending it?
The stun in. They're putting.
Oh, he stopped.
I mean, the round is lost now. You just have to do damage. That's all you could hope for.
Sure, he did a little bit of damage there. I mean, he would have died either way.
Will at least be able to hold on to the one gun. Kaida seemingly
bro, what a crazy round.
More in this second half, but yeah,
not too bad for a bonus, though. They'll take it. There's chances to win this.
I will say, like, we've sort of, well, I've joked with like Vanity not being able to get the kills, but his stuns have been sublime. Like the amount we are seeing out of that.
Pretty sure Fury is the first team to bring the Harbor Viper on Haven. Yes, technically, but at least from what people were saying on Twitter, in terms of the actual players, I think Louds did it, and they just didn't get to show it.
Almost retreating.
That's what I think it was Sadak that said that from a tweet or something.
Where that utility is being played. Of course, there's still rifles on the board now for Zeta.
Okay, big round. We got 2 people from C9 that can't buy next. Everyone from Zeta can't buy next.
He spotted up close, and they've got a beautiful crossfire. C9
nice shot.
Of this round. It's Vanity with the double. Aftershock forces them out.
Nice util, honestly. What a round from Vanity.
His 4th kill again. Some
damn.
Spectacular rounds from this man, but again,
this Vanity or 10s, what was going on there? It's kind of sick.
Who's going to get the first? That's the question. Vanity now actually moving himself right. He was 0 and 6 at one point, now 13 and 13.
He heard you, man. He heard you from down there.
You know.
Dude, literally, they flamed Vanity for having like what, 2 kills or something. They just started fragging out ever since.
Yeah, he was
nice
like,
kills, bro.
Yeah, right, nice kills. You suck.
Boo. I'll sub in for the next match, yeah.
You know,
you reckon he could do it?
A UK CS legend, Weber managed to do it in the past.
Guys,
damn.
We have a lot of stellar
I don't think Guys
coaches.
played UK CS.
No, I'm not quite sure about that one. I know he played Turkish regional Valorant, but our CS.
They're on a similar level as well, you know. You got Zantares and Smooya.
Yeah.
What the hell? Smooya and Weber getting mentioned? Damn, dude.
So the UK scene's, it's right up there with the Turkish.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Bimmy does. He has a lot of experience. He has a lot of experience. He's really gone through the sort of ringer of esports to get to where he is now on a stage in Tokyo.
Talking about my mod, Smooya. Yeah.
I think they've got a good coach, good IGL. Like I think they've got young talent as well. So I think there's a lot of potential. I'm very sad that Whippy isn't here. Yeah. Because he is someone that we saw in a sense.
Whippy looked really good first tournament as well.
We didn't see as much of. But he's someone that you go back to, like, V1. And
Oxygen won fast, man.
He's incredible.
13-5 as well. It's dominant. I mean, they're secured now, right? That's it done. They get third, right?
Dirty Sentinel players who play
So you get Oxygen G2 tomorrow.
You play Chamber.
He's a duelist. It's not a Sentinel. I've heard that so many times. I still cannot fathom people actually call
Hey
it
guys, I'll play Sentinel. What are you playing?
Zeta.
And then that's where you click Alt.
3-1. I was gonna say this guy might as well just buy some armor here. We got jet knives. Let's not count them out. Jet knives. 4 sheriffs.
It's like, bro, it's Haven. What are you talking about? It's back in the day. It was like Killjoy dominates the Haven.
A single breach on shore.
I've seen it on both sides. Laz with a pistol in hand, as well as
a lot of sheriffs.
All of his buddies, pistols. It's where they're dangerous.
Don't walk into Euron's crosshair.
Wait, this is the old this is so funny. This is the guard pistol, but they're using it for a buy round. Well, they're using it for a bonus low buy.
With their eyes instead of
It's literally the guard guard's pistol round.
Used but not found any result with that. And Zeta now have to pump the brakes.
It's pretty cool. The whole premise of it is you put someone here, you go up towards sight, and you kind of wrap them over towards long, and then this guy peeks out. It's kind of nice.
From the side of C9, not taking any chance. And you know what? I don't mind the Rolling Thunder when you've lost the rounds, you've lost these sort of pistols.
Yes.
Just wanting to try and create a concrete economy. Laz is going to manage one.
Any extra damage? Hello?
Oh, it's half jet.
Double tech. Oh boy. Holy. Dude, Vanity's kind of faster on these kills, I'm telling you.
Damage with the pistols and it was
very good damage.
Like they were going to have a dream start to this half, but it's damaged again.
Gonna go ahead and say
Mr. Sub.
that's why he used the Rolling Thunder.
Hold up. I got the dashboard up.
Those problems, you still let a guy get up close.
Ian, thank you so much, mate. Thank you. Ian de Floresta Amazonica. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that.
Yeah, but it's because of how the other rounds have gone.
Thank you for the tier 1. Welcome into Slug Club, dude. Thank you. Okay, op is out. Money is flowing for C9 right now.
Well, either he's going to save that op for next, or he's going to die and have Bladestorm. So the money not even
kind of close to some ults though.
For the side of C9. It is a good sign though for Zeta still being able to do that damage on the attack side with pistols.
Look at this guy. He's crazy.
And the rifles have come out, but it's the operator that they need to be so cautious not to walk into. And so
I think with Oxy, it's going to be that thing of just finding like the line of letting him be crazy, but also finding a line of when he can't be doing that.
Even if you lose the next game, you don't go straight into the semis. It's great. You get to play tomorrow again in front of this crowd.
Flash goes in short as well. Didn't hit anything. Killjoy has one setup to stop this hit.
Seekers are going to be expended. Zeppa, the first point of contact. There's 3 players there, though. I think Zeta
honestly, Curry played this pretty well. Just popping one to break the ult, and then he still had the one for the second hit. That was nice from him. Good molly. Dude, util right now is on point from everyone. 20 seconds. Okay, Curry kind of has to go huge here, because I think Zeppa maybe just gets one.
Curry standing strong.
Really nice.
Double Zeppa answering the call as well. And it looks like C9 have got this one wrapped up in a bow. Oxy with the op. 2 shots fired, but it sends him running into Jake. There's no chance for Uran. A 1 versus 5, barely any damage done.
Dude, their money's outrageous now. What is this? Like 1 armor rebuy, that's it? I mean, they're going to rebuy armor anyway. They just got so much money, but this is very hard for Zeta now.
Yeah, and this is the thing.
C9's money's just done. Like, they buy for the rest of this no matter what.
Getting that pistol, getting that second round. Since then, it's been 4 in a row from C9, bringing this one firmly back.
I really like how Zeppa played this, to be honest, in terms of, let me draw the sight. So, like, he takes first contact over towards here, right? And then Curry's just shooting from here, but then he repositions to this position to make sure that he has an extra angle, but the pressure's still here because that's where they saw him originally. So that kind of stops them from flooding in with just as many people. So I like that from him. He played this really well.
You're up against an operator. It's always a game changer. Okay. See, they got support up close. It's all a bait.
Okay, dude, he knows he's in the corner. He's going for this. Oh god.
In the end, there's the support from Vanity now given away.
Okay.
By that utility thrown down.
Yeah, get him out of there.
Concede the space. Zeta not going to go near it. It would be foolish to take Garage at this point. But where can they go with these pistols? It's going to be tough to find any space.
Yeah, Laz has bought a hero rifle into this round, so he's only going to have 550 credits. Leave him a little bit down in the dumps for the next, so he's still got his utility online, but starting to expend it.
Who got breach damage? No. Okay, they get full plant.
Next round, and they'll get that. Now the question is,
honestly, I'm a little bit scared with Laz having a gun. Laz has double molly as well for delay. This could be a little bit scary. We have a Viper molly for delay as well. They're insane with sheriffs.
He's found one. Sugar Zero's on. This is starting to look incredibly good. Another double in this round. The hero run and Sugar Zero taking it across the line with Jake left to do it all. Quick kill onto the low HP player, but
has Astro
in the open, no smokes to back him up anymore. It's time to run. Maybe
yeah, I had to kind of commit it instantly. Yeah.
World, but it probably would have been a waste.
Dude,
Zeta,
they keep winning mad rounds with double sheriff kills.
So good when they come to thrifty rounds. Sure, you've got a
pistol golds, yeah, bro. Just give him sheriffs every round.
That's what it is. Zoomer.
Just stop buying rifles. It's a simple solution.
Just get these young stars on your team. Heron, like this was just so clean.
He's so calm here with the little sidestep to make him miss. Oh my goodness. The movement here is like the most perfect thing.
Unbelievable with these pistols, and it's around the Zeta desperately needed. Huge boost to the economy, and it keeps them in the lead for now.
I just can't believe we keep seeing this happen. C9.
Smoke in, flash go. I'm not sure the flash went deep enough, but they at least get good information. What ult did we just get? Can we get Zappa's ult? Instant Skydog's going to clear all of this so they can leave the jet and heavy rotate over towards here. Yeah, this might be a hard one for Zeta. They still have their dog, and they kind of, with the dog, need to clear back the jet. The good news is they have the Viper's wall, and the good thing that the Viper wall does is a lot of the time you just block the vision like this, and they should create a timing over towards short. Viper wall goes up.
No, he's not. You know, they're kind of dry on information.
So in theory, this is a question right now. You see them pinging here as well, just in case this is the main pause that can spot this. So that's why they're pinging over towards here on short. I think Oxy's on this round. This is such good info. He doesn't need to push. He's won the round if he doesn't go aggro.
There's the Tiger coming through. He's been spotted, but luckily
this is right though. This was a good thing to do in terms of it's been here so much. They actually, the reason they're using the dogs, they actually thought this guy would be here where I've done the square. Nice shot.
Curry still within position.
Curry's got to get another.
They managed to get rid of the players
in
the back lines, but the site has gone the way of Zeta. With seconds to spare, they'll be able to get things in, and they have a lockdown of their own. Oxy, if he's going to go, he has to.
He's got no dash.
What?
He's got no dash.
No, there's no way out. There is no way out. He has to break the lockdown right now. It's not going to be possible. A mass risk, and
I mean, they got money.
It's not paid off.
They have money.
That wasn't a good risk. I think you could see it from the very start.
I think it's fine risk.
Trade still high. Zeppa, the post, he spotted the second player. But Uran was there to save the day. A very important double kill. He got the first as they entered the C site, and he got
I think Curry could be a tier 1. I mean, I don't know enough about him as a player, but I mean, he looks good. It's so hard to judge like from just what we see to an extent. We don't know like comms, like attitude to the game, etc. But
I like this. You know, I thought that Laz and Sugar Zero would be having flashbacks when they saw Haven pop.
But I always thought that he was relatively, like, he did good. He always carried his own in the old games. But
the new blood coming in. Some of the smiliest players.
It's been a while since we've seen him play at a tournament.
Yeah, he's a happy guy.
But hey,
I think this tournament is a freebie for Fnatic. With how many stand-ins? Probably.
I think we'd see him smile a hell of a
Should
lot
be,
more
really.
If they win this one. Guaranteeing themselves a spot tomorrow as well in front of the crowd. A BO3 would be absolutely massive.
Yeah.
So we've got double retake ults, kind of just the sickest combo you can get in terms of pushing them off and then retake.
I think they'll probably play Fnatic. So
Man, if they get a plant on the Viper.
we'll see if Zeta or the Fnatic Japan guys will be a little bit more popular. Unless, you know, maybe Fen will get an upset too.
That's still just their next BO1 though, right? They'd still have their BO3s further on.
They'd still make it through guaranteed to tomorrow in the quarterfinals, where, as you said, best of
Who's the
threes,
stand-in for CNED? As far as we know, CNED's playing, right?
Either way, Cloud9, it's been a very back and forth game. This definitely isn't done by any stretch of the imagination. The second one of these teams looks to take control. Another comes back, Reckoning goes in, Uran on the entry. A great start, and while Oxy caught moving, they've been doing these late round executions, 20 seconds on the
Now
clock,
what? Do you want to really retake in a 3v5 with the two ults? Like, they had to leave site here. As soon as this Harbor ult goes in, they gotta leave site.
3 versus 5. Even if you do push them off the A site, you better find picks as they make their way out. And they're not finding picks without punish on the other side. Kaida with a triple.
Dude, Imi's calling a timeout after this one.
He had some quieter rounds after the initial pistol, but he's very much found himself online. It's okay, Laz, we didn't see it. 29 HP left on Jake. He's got another.
Wait, he has vision block.
Making his way in. Is he going to go for this?
Yeah.
Sticking it inside his smoke. That's probably his only play, but one bullet and he's down. He's pushed and trying to
nice
take
attempt.
on Hero Run, but, well,
okay, 3 chances for Zeta to take this. I'm pretty sure we're going to see a C9 timeout. They definitely just need to say that, like, in this situation, I mean, honestly, I kind of liked how fast Zeta popped with the ult. So they didn't really have a chance to get out once the ult went in. They were like very, very close to be able to like actually capitalize on people not being people being on site. But I think a timeout comes in and they just talk about the fact that they can leave sites a lot freer. At least when they have the Killjoy and Astra ult. Yeah. So timeout comes in, and I guarantee Imi's talking about, guys, you have the Astra ult, you have the Killjoy ult. If you're scared that they're going to pop you, you only have 2 on A site, just play retake, it's fine.
Yeah, super sub. He's been playing well, so I do think going into this round, as said, it's not done until it's done. We've seen swingbacks already throughout this.
Any theories on what the deadlock buffs are going to be? No idea. Could be anything, dude. It will be. My opinion is it will be. You know the trips. They'll give her 1 trip, but it will be like a. It will actually be off like contact. Right, not you can't walk past it basically. I reckon they half the amount of trips, but it's actually like a legit trip. And then she probably still wouldn't get played. But it's at least an upgrade.
See if he can breathe some life into this team. As said, they won't be dead and buried, and chances are, as said, C9 high seed going into that lower match. They play
okay, like we said, 3 chances. So they're going to go fast C, and I very much expect with the talk that just happened that Astra is going to instantly book it after we see a bit of pressure here. So Astra, you're probably going to see is just going to do this real fast. Dude, look at this rotate.
Exactly. You're in a very prestigious
okay, definitely talked about the fact that they can retake over towards these sites. They straight up leave A.
They're looking unreal to start. And this attack side slowed down. They're not going to be going for C. Instead, changing direction. Hoping to draw rotations with that early push.
The thing with that Viper's Pit as well, you have to bear in mind it's almost
What's
like
my favorite river in England? Favorite river in England? Dude, bro, really? You're asking me about outdoor stuff? Come on.
Try and stop that Viper's Pit later, but it's crunch time now. So chances are you need to try and find some decent entries so that you can have an advantage in that after plant for when the lockdown is played. Again, Zeppa hunting for that early information, but nothing really found. Zeta have been happy to play very, very far back and slowly make their move. They're doing it again. Curry is the only player in position. But of course, with that lockdown, he can't take a risk. He can't aggressively
what have we got to stop this?
And in fact, he's going to place the lockdown. The question is, yeah, they're just going to get the plan and get out of there. I say that. Kaida's just
fast push behind as well. Viper all, and I think it's in there. Have we got anything for here? Yeah, this is the combo we're talking about. Everyone's in the corner, bro.
now playing inside of smoke, opening up a few more
That
angles,
didn't hit.
Sugar Zero punishes, defuse on the way,
Half.
half already, they've got to push through. Laz makes it in, he spotted their defuse.
That's the combo we were talking about. Much better. This is what should have happened the round before, and honestly, they would have had more of a chance to win this game out. Still though, 3 down to 2, but these double ults.
Like everything now basically wiped off the table in terms of ults, especially for Zeta.
This is my favorite tree in Iceland. My favorite kind of grass. You lot are crazy. Do people have a favorite stuff like this? I'm definitely not a normal human, man. I've fully accepted that. I don't know what's normal these days.
Kaida, though, he is going to have himself that Blade Storm.
It's not normal to watch like 16 hours of games in a day. Change your sleeping pattern.
There's no pistols to be had this time around.
The worrying thing is I've kind of been looking forward to it the whole week as well. That's what's even more worrying.
What colossal victory this would be for the Zeta squad. Yeah, tough round to do it in. Look at the side of C9. They've got no ultimates to bounce them back into some of these rounds. Zeppa is being spotted.
Not sure.
Using utility, they're trying to bait him out.
Do I only stream watch parties? I try and play sometimes, man, but I just don't get enough time. I don't get enough time to play, and it's a mixture of not having enough time to play and being frustrated that I'm awful because I don't have time to play. Or at least that's the nice shot, bro. At least that's the excuse. Dude, Oxy's farming this.
Oxy goes down to a snake bite. Uran has to try and recover, but he'll be spotted.
Okay, 3 chances down to that one last chance. What ult do they got?
Round 24, and they need to win it to push us to an overtime.
It's my favorite hour.
Performance on C9, but that was a great hold from him.
What the hell?
Ring around the rosy, constant reposition to make it more difficult for them to find him. That's a pretty nice shot from Oxy as well, but just a solid hold, and that's one of the things
I will say though that there is something very peaceful about playing games at like 1 AM. It's kind of peaceful.
Utility out of the likes of Vanity, especially those stuns once more, just causing issues. And Odin's been purchased up for that early
Vanity,
ball
I
back.
love you. I love you, Vanity.
Just as we see with Mitch's Odin, 0 damage.
There's no need for that, Tom. That's not. That's.
We're gonna have any ults here. Maybe if Oxy gets a kill, Vanity if he gets 2. They go over towards A. Oh my goodness, this is hold up. They go over towards A, question mark created, and then we cut sound. Flash off the turret contact, but they've been trying to use this the whole time. I mean, once they get this alarm bot here, they need to start being aware of this, especially after the last round when they saw the sky close. If the info gathering's good, they should expect this, really. So I'm a little bit worried for Zeppa here.
Expected to see it burned up by now, but waiting for contact. There's the flash now. No follow-up. The stun comes in. Uran is down.
It's a nice trade in the end. Curry on 8 HP. They win out this.
Avoided that stun perfectly. And now the rotations are coming in, Tom. They're moving towards the A site on C9, but Zeta have other ideas. That idea is to walk into Oxy, someone that's been delivering.
He's got to go huge.
After round. The pressure now for him as he stands in the way of their victory.
They tap the spike and they keep the luck here. And then they go back over towards A. Speaking of luck, oh my god, there's so much going on.
With these steps being heard elsewhere, I thought maybe they would be a little careless, but no, good shutdown.
Wait, he can peek in front of this. Huge. It's very hard to wall off the top of heaven with Harbor, to be honest. To do it well, it's a nightmare. Stun goes in. You could damage this as well if you wanted.
Laz has managed to dodge the utility aftershock to force him out of position. Laz fighting tooth and nail, but they didn't know Hero Run was there. Laz has found another. It comes down to Jake in a 1v2.
Oh my goodness. Okay, what an ending as well. Respect. Hey, this was a sick map.
What an incredible